Hello everybody. I would like to take this opportunity to go through my 5 greatest catches, and the first one will probably be when I went for Sturgeon on the Fraser River in BC in Canada, and it was 160 pounds. Really good, powerful fish. I absolutely love that holiday. I mean, the fishing out there is absolutely fantastic. I mean, you've got fish, I mean especially the sturgeon, that could grow up to 1500 pounds and could be 100 years old or more. You just can't believe it. And the salmon, the average salmon, is around 20-30 pounds. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you ever get a chance to go to Canada, going fishing for these fantastic creatures, go. Here we go. Take a look at this. It's got a nice sturgeon on it.
Nice sturgeon.
He's pulling.
Yeah. A nice sturgeon, slightly above average size possibly for the eggs. The big fish have come on meat, but today this looks like a good one on the eggs. We shall see.
And he's going upstream.
Yeah, I'm going to pull our anchor.
Yeah. Let's have a look at Colin's face. Let's look at this lad. He's enjoying this. Here's a smile, Col. Big smile. That's the way to do it. Go on. Get him in. You're in charge. You're in charge of that fish.
Are you sure?
I'm sure you are. He's all yours any time now. Hopefully.
Don't they pull hard?
They do. They do hang on.
Yeah.
You've got you've got a very good flow here as well, though, haven't you? This spot. There we are, a little bit of advertising.
Yeah.
British Columbia, Sport for Choice Travel.
On.
Right, let's watch the line go off the reel. Right, it's over the shoulder, look. There you go. Right. See. Nearly walked out the back of the boat.
Yeah,
that wouldn't have been very good. That wouldn't have been good.
Hello.
Right, the lead is shown, the fish is shown. There we are. Right, that's a beast. Look at that. There you go, baby. Good hook hold there, right in the bottom lip.
Oh, good.
Imagine that was never coming out.
Nope.
Oops. And you still got your eggs.
Nice job. Nice fish.
Right, I'll go in there.
Pretty big, wasn't it?
Yeah. The other one was 6.
Okay.
There we go, look at that. Over £100 river fish, my biggest ever fish. Lovely conditions, perfect markings on her.
Yeah.
Lovely fish.
Yeah, bring that head towards me a little bit more. Perfect, yeah. Can you get that tail towards me a bit, or can you reach out, or probably not, eh? It's kind of hard
You
with
need
that.
two. You need, well, that length. You need 2 people to get the tail, if you want.
Okay, just go back to what you were doing. That was beautiful. If you can just roll them over a little bit so the belly's more our way. Easier said than done. There you go. Perfect.
You're
Look
on
at
there.
me.
Right, well,
Yes.
I'm going to release her now.
Yeah, release time.
Okie
Here she
dokie.
goes. Bye bye,
See you
fishy.
next- See you next time I'm here.
Beautiful patterns on the head.
That
here.
head's got fantastic patterns.
Yeah, gorgeous fish. There she goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, go on.
Beautiful.
Well done, Colin.
Lovely. Am I
A
happy
happy
bunny or
man,
what?
a
That's
happy
good,
bunny.
that. Well, my second greatest catch would be my eyed that I caught from River Hull. Took a nice lobworm hookbait. It's a new River Hull record and a new club record for the Hull and District Anglers Association. It was an eyed of £6, 10 ounces. As I say, it took a lot of work, a lot of preparation, finding the fish, getting them feeding. It took me around about 6 weeks to actually catch it, and I was going down 2-3 times a week, and the eyed were there, but they were very, very wary, and they were very reluctant to take any baits. But eventually, I say it took me 6 weeks, and eventually we did get this nice one. And as I say, it's a new record, £6, 10 ounces, the biggest eyed I have ever had in my life, and I think it's fantastic for the River Hull due to the predation, due to the people taking fish, the otters, the cormorants, and all that predation, and we still have 1 or 2 big fish surviving. So take a look at this. Oh, there's a good hide here. 2, 3. He hasn't seen me. He's sucked the bait in. Yes! No. Come on. No, no, no. Away from there. No. Come on. Away from there. It's a big fish. Go on, Mr. Hyde. No, not in there. In you come. Well, that was an easy fight, wasn't it? Well, I'm here, it's about 5:30, just fishing a lobworm, just in the margins next to a reed bed, and I've just got my biggest ever eyed, and it's a River Hull record, £6, 10 ounces. What a cracking creature. Now look at that. Now look at that for a river eyed. I love these fish, and as I say, this is the only place where I know where I can catch some big ones. I think it's the tail's been had by an otter. I've seen the otter this morning. But what a cracking fish. Just using the float in the margins next to a weed bed on lobworm. Well worth coming today. Fantastic. I just love angling because you never know what's going to happen. Well, here we are, my £6 10-ounce river hide being put back in. Lovely fish on the lobworm. That is a nice big fish, that one. There he goes into the depths of the river. Yeah, number 3 on the list for my greatest catches, I think, would be the rudd on Leven Canal. We're getting some really nice rudd there now, because obviously the predation, people taking the pike out are there, and the otters are on there now as well, and they're eating through the stocks of the tench. All the carp have gone, sadly, the big carp, but one species that does seem to be thriving, because I think they're fast enough to get away from the predators in the winter, and of course all the weed in the summer protects them as well, all the reeds and lilies and everything. And I say there's some really nice rudd coming out, and you know, they're fantastic colours, hard fighting fish, but again it's fish location. You've got to wander and find the fish. There's no point in staying in one spot and catching nothing, because obviously it's really long. Is the canal, it's 3 miles, so the fish could be anywhere. So a mobile approach is the best way. I take one rod with me, a loaf of bread, one landing net and a small unhooking mat, you know, because you never know when you're going to hook a tench as well. But as I say, last season was very bad on there for the tench. I can remember back in the day, say 10 years ago, we used to get 5, 6, 7 fish tench in a session, and last year I must have made about 15 trips and had one tench out £4. That has how bad it's got, you know. But as I say, you see the otter every morning. As I say, I've caught 1 or 2 people trying to take the fish for eating, so I've re-educated them, you know. So but it's very hard work, but there's still 1 or 2 good fish still hanging about. Take a look at this. Here I am again on Leven Canal, and I've just got another lovely big rudd on breadflake. Look at that. It's a lovely rudd, that. Nice and big. Fought very well, in lovely condition. Typical of a Leven Canal rudd. It's probably been in here about 15, 20 years. Had to survive all the predators to get this size. Let's return her so she can become even bigger. Lovely. I've just caught another lovely Leven Canal rudd. Hey, lovely. He's absolutely gorgeous. A few scales missing. That's probably due to pike. I mean, look at these red fins. Aren't they lovely? Not all red fins. Lovely chunky fish. I mean, just look at how big he is. He's quite a large fish. Lovely. Well, here she is, being returned. Here we have another really big Leven Canal rudd. This one's a golden one, this one. Lovely fish. It's a nearly scale perfect, missing a scale there. And you've got this beautiful red fin. And look, he's very, look at that. Now that is chunky. That is a big fish. Here I am again on Leven Canal, doing a bit of tenching this morning. But again, just as I put the bread in, it was just floating down past a lily bed and I caught a massive rudd. Now isn't that nice for a rudd? Nice and large, nearly scale perfect. Lovely colours. I like that golden colour and the red in the fins. They just look really, really impressive, especially when they get this size and especially when it's on a canal. So let's get this one straight back and see if we get another one. I'm a really happy bunny. Here we are, just returning my Leven Canal rudd. There she goes, just past the cabbage. There she goes. Lovely. So for me fourth one, I would say, would be this big tench that I caught on a local lake early morning, round about 4 o'clock. I love being there early morning, watching all the tench bubbles fizzing in the spring and watching all the mist rising from the lakes. And I'll say you can catch them on methods, you know, such as the float and ledger. I do like the float, but I also do like the ledger, because you can get to a certain spot with accuracy. When ledgering with the float, you're quite limited, but it's very, very good in the margins. You can catch the tench all over the lake, you know, so it's just if your luck's in. So have a look at this. Early morning tenching. Eat your heart out. We've got a few tench in the swim, hopefully feeding on bread and crushed boilies. Now all we need is that float going under. Lovely. Another good fish on. Lovely. Well, here we are, 3:30. I literally just cast out and I've just caught this beautiful tench. Nice big fin perfect green tench. What a fight she gave me. She tried, she's still giving me a bit of a fight now. She tried to get into the bush, well, I'll say the overhanging tree, but I managed to get her out, and we've had a hell of a scrap in the middle. Let's get her unhooked and have a proper look at her. Yeah, my big tench. What a cracking fish. Love the coloration, and she went off like a rocket on a launcher pad. Yeah, so basically what I've just done is I've put the big tench in the sack, give it a bit of a rest, 15 minutes, and as you can see, just in 15 minutes it's got a lot brighter, so I can show you the fish a lot better. Now that is what you call a tench, and this is what I've come for. A beautiful female tench, probably just ready for spawning, really nice and big, nice and fat. I say, what an absolute cracking fish. Round about 3:45. Lovely fish. I just love early morning tenching, as I've said before. I'll probably go on a bit, but Can't beat it. Right, let's get her straight back. And for me, final and fifth one, I would say is this beautiful big barbel that I caught on the River Trent. You know, the River Trent is such a fantastic river, it really is, and it's big, deep and fast. You never know what's going to come out of the Trent. I say it's got big barbel, up to 20 pounds, you've got big carp approaching 40-50 pounds maybe, you've got the Wells catfish in there. You've got some beautiful chub in there which are reaching weights of £8 or more. You've got some nice predators in there as well, some nice perch, some nice pike, especially at you know, Colling and Weir, there's some nice pike. Of course there's East Stoke, there's some nice pike there as well. So I say it's a big river, you know, just exploring it is just mind blowing. I mean, you never know what you're going to catch. So have a look at this tussle with this big barbel. Here we are on the banks of the River Trent, and today, late September, I was using lobworms as bait. I've been here 6 hours, one bite and a new personal best barbel. Take a look at this. Look at that for a barbel. £12, 11 ounces. This is what I came for. This is what I got. Beautiful, pristine, fat, because they start getting fat this time of year. River Trent barbel. A new personal best. I can't believe it. I'm such a happy bunny. What a superb creature. And to catch it on a natural bait, a lobworm. Took me about 10 minutes to get in. Ripped line off the reel. Beautiful, pristine condition fish. Now let's return her straight away so she can get even bigger. Excellent. So here I am, about to return a pristine River Trent barbel. £12, 11 ounces. Fantastic. Now I'll say this again, they put so much effort into the fight, they really need time to recover. So I'll put her in this little sack for 10 minutes so she can recover a little while. Let me see if I can... There we are, just get in there. There we go. Oh, the water's cold today. Look at that. Pristine River Trent barbel. £12. This is what I come for. This is what I got. Beautiful. There we go. Hold her in the floor like this till she gets her breath back. Beautiful fish. Excellent. Yeah, it's most important when you're cradling them. As you can see, she wants to go, but she put up such of a good scrap. She needs time to recover. She's nearly there. Lovely fish. Off she goes.